We got a jobs report day. Let's go through it, and I'll tell you why this is a really good jobs report and even better than you might think. But it's concerned if you're worried about interest rates. Now, jobs, 130,000 non-farm payrolls created. The unemployment rate that was expected to be 4.4% comes in 4.3%. That is much stronger than expected. Remember, it was only 2 months ago. We were at 4.6%. How about private payrolls? 172,000 private payrolls. I'm going to tell you why that's important in a moment. Manufacturing, from down several months in a row to up 5,000 jobs. The labor force participation rate ticking up to 62.5%, despite that, along with the unemployment rate coming down, which means more people in the labor force and less people unemployed. That is really strong for the labor market. Now, the product of a really strong number, wages. Wages ticked to up 0.4 on a monthly basis and 3.7% on an annual basis. Even though that's a tenth lower than last month for the annual, that 0.4 is a little stronger than expected, and that 3.7% is also stronger than expected. So now that puts higher rates in the picture, right? The 10-year yield is now higher on that. The percentages of a Fed rate cut pushed back. So that is what is hitting stocks or putting some questions in stocks. Lower interest rates not showing up as early as we thought based on the weak data that we got last week from the labor market. Now, what does that lead us to? Friday's CPI data. What they're looking for, our second look at inflation. Remember the first one, slightly stronger than consensus. This one, up 0.3 for the headline month over month, 2.5% year over year. That's down 0.2 from last month. Ex-food and energy, or what we call core, also up 0.3 and 2.5%. That would be a tenth lower than last month. So all these things with a higher labor force participation rate and a lower unemployment rate, this takes the Fed's look away from the labor market and back towards inflation. And that's why Friday's numbers are so incredibly important. So we'll watch for those. It'll be a big one on Friday.